Good day, fellow researchers. Greetings of peace and joy. Human conflicts are activities relating to the struggle of power and influence between personal and or group interests. Human conflict has deep evolutionary roots of war and peace in human relations, which concerns conflict resolution and management. Groups or individual initiatives can resolve the conflict in peaceful resolutions or violent responses. There are different models in managing conflict. One particular instrument from J. Hall, 1969, measures conflict management style in a way to capture aggregate responses on how an individual manages conflict in his or her everyday life. The J. Hall's conflict management systems are categorized into five distinct styles. Number one, collaboration, the opposite of avoiding that involves an attempt to work with the other person. Number two, accommodation, the opposite of competing, neglects individual concern to satisfy the concern of others. Number three is compromising, a middle ground between competition and accommodation, splitting the difference through acceptable concessions. Number four, avoiding, for which is having no concern to pursue individual goals through complete withdrawal and inaction. And number five, controlling and competing. The individual strictly pursues self-interest at the expense of another person. This collaborative research, a product of a research program for students taking humanities and social sciences strand in a Franciscan institution called Likha Sering Panayam para sa mga Pilipinong pananaliksik, sought to profile conflict management styles of senior high school students. I am Lorenzo Miguel Soto Buenaflor, former faculty and administrator of Immaculate Heart of Medical College Parañaque Senior High School Department. And with me is Mr. Amadeus Quiaoit, my collaborator and mentee, undergraduate student of political science at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. The title of this presentation is Immaculatinians or Collaborators, Profiling Conflict Management Styles of Senior High School Students in a Franciscan Institution. This study is premised on the idea that students will be able to examine their own conflict management style and techniques they tend to use in conflict situations. Using J. Hall's Conflict Management Survey, which measures conflict management styles using general situations that students might encounter in their academic and even professional lives, this study identified the most dominant conflict management style of grade 11 senior high school students in a Franciscan institution. This study utilized quantitative research design, employing frequency, percentages, and ranking. The researchers, as mentioned already, used the conflict management survey, a survey of one's characteristic reaction to and handling of conflict between himself and others, developed by J. Hall in 1969. 118 out of 100 students across all tracks and strands responded to the survey. Now, for the results and discussions, here's Mr. Quiaoit. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you for that wonderful remarks, Lorenzo. So now to proceed with the results and discussion. Okay, so we present the data here, and we found out that the dominant approach for conflict management was collaborating. Okay, so we present the data in a quantifiable overview. The ranking of the conflict management are as follows. So the dominant one is collaborating, which is an average of 16.17% of the entire sampling population. It is followed by compromising. It is about 16.9% of the total sampling population. And also followed by controlling, which is 14.4% of the entire sampling population. The last two made up of accommodating and avoiders. So they are 6.78% and 1.7% respectively. Okay, so the leading conflict management style is collaborating, also known as collaboration. So it has a significant gap next to other conflict management styles, which is compromising and controlling, respectively, combined to make up only 31.3% of the entire sample population. So as you can see here, the interpretation of the dominant conflict management style, which is collaborate. Okay, according to the survey instrument signed by J Hall, collaborating is defined as most mutually assertive and cooperative approach to conflict resolution. Okay, is the total opposite of avoiding, which is uncooperative and unassertive, the absence of both. Collaborating involves an attempt to work with other parties or a person to find a solution which fully satisfies the concerns of both parties. Okay, so it also means digging into an issue to identify the underlying concerns and to find an alternative middle ground for both parties. Okay. So collaborating might take in the form of exploring a perfect compromise, learning how to negotiate disagreements. Okay. It can resolve some conditions of a particular party, which would otherwise have them competing for resources, confronting, or in worst case, a source for conflict. Okay. And instead trying to find a creative solution for the problem, which benefits both parties. Okay. So just to give an overview for the other conflict management styles, compromising as stated in the second highest. Compromisers are immediately assertive or cooperative, but it depends on the certain situation. This conflict management styles are realistic and acceptable neutrality in a given situation. Finding a middle ground create individual interests. Okay. So compromising can satisfy some aspects of the relationship or even violate some of the agreements set by both parties in order to achieve such the conditions of neutrality. Okay. So finding the middle ground, which can be beneficial and detrimental to both parties. Okay. The third in rank is controlling, which is a polarizing approach in contrast to collaborating, because non-exclusive to assertion. Okay, it is somehow inconsiderate to other parties' interests. They only assert their individual aspects and aspects that are advantageous to the party. Significant number of student population is self-interest-based solutions to benefit respective sides to sacrifice part of cooperation to achieve their goals. So these are basically the other dominant approaches that we found. So in conclusion, dominant result presents a promising behavior among senior high school students, as it indicates a certain of interest and cooperation in a classroom setting. Respondents are also capable of engaging in other conflict management styles, confronting conflicts as compromising, controlling, accommodating, and avoiding. Okay, so here are the references. Okay. The relevant references and sources that we incorporated for this research. And on behalf of Mr. Buenaflor, my mentor and collaborator, I thank the De La Salle University Research Congress for allowing us to be part of this prestigious research program. And this is where we conclude our presentation. Thank you and have a nice day.